Welcome to the fabulous family-owned and operated Theater Brothers Theater.
Yeah. Let me get a grande avocado slurp slop and an extra large popcorn and
You mean poppycorn?
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, whatever. So extra large poppy corn.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Do you want the movie theater topping for free, or do you want the real butter for $1 extra?
I guess the real butter.
Alrighty, coming right up. Oh, dang it, we're running low. Alex, can you make some more poppycorn?
Sure. Let me get another bag of seed.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to Theater Brothers Theater, home of the Slurp Slop. What can I get you today?
Hi, we want to buy tickets for the double feature.
The Supervillain double feature. Okay, so which one do you want to see?
Both of them?
Oh, you mean like one for you, one for your kid?
No, we want to see both of the movies.
Okay, but yeah, they start at the same time, so...
That's not what double feature means.
I didn't make the sign, all right? We have two movies. They're playing at the same time, so you have to choose which one you want to see, okay?
Colin?
Which one is better?
You mean butter, and it's obviously Megamind.
Peter?
Excuse me. Despicable Me is way better, okay?
Okay, that one.
Which one?
Megamind.
Despicable Me.
Megamind.
Despicable Me.
Megamind.
Despicable Me.
Megamind.
That's it. There's only one way to settle this, and I think you know what it is, Peter. The time-honored tradition. The butter battle.
Can I?
You can wait.
And here we go.
Wax on.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day! Got you! I got you!
Wax off.
I will look for you.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
I will find you.
Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
And I will kill you.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Somebody peed my pants.
You are a sad, strange little man.
He's had a change of heart.
A lot of good that'll do him. He's still got the same face.
All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.
Ah, a fellow chucker, eh?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I'm very happy about that.
Surely you can't be serious.
What do you want?
You want the moon?
You get nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing. Tra la la.
I drink your milkshake.
Eddie at the spot.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Wow. Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
All right, I'm in.
Coming to you from the luxurious lobby of the family-owned and operated Theater Brothers Theater on the garbage-strewn outskirts of a minor American city. This is the Real Butter Buttercast. I'm Peter Theater.
I'm Theodore Theater.
I'm Alex the Projectionist, and I'm just happy to be here.
And today we'll be doing what's known as a butter battle. Now, this will be structured like a classical debate. We'll have two speakers. In this case, Peter, who will be representing Megamind.
Megamind.
Yeah. And Alex, who will be representing Despicable
Me.
Despicable Me. Yes. I will be the moderator. I will be asking you questions and assigning points and timing your answers.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to be timed.
Oh, yeah, Peter. We sure are.
What?
Yes, that's right. We're
Good.
doing this properly today, guys.
That's the pressure.
Yeah, why are you saying good?
Yeah, because it makes my chances of winning better.
Well, Megamind's butter anyway, so.
Okay.
That's so
All right.
despicable of you.
We're going to keep puns to a minimum. Now,
Okay, fine,
All right,
whatever.
fine. That's
Fine.
all my arsenal.
That's the only fun we're going to have, and you're letting, okay.
How much you talk about the movies, I guess.
Now, the only thing left would be a juror. So we need kind of a neutral party who basically your job will be to convince this person.
Yeah, let's see.
Schmeckle.
No.
All right, let's go. What else? Hey, wait a second. You're on my side.
Go
right?
where? Like, yeah, wait. What is Poppy doing?
Yeah, what am I doing?
You're the juror. They have to convince you that one movie's better. Do you have an opinion already?
Of what?
Do you like Despicable Me or
Do you not
Megamind?
even know?
I'm sorry, but that entrance was pretty great, though, right?
Yeah, I know, Mom, but the entrance.
No, we know.
Sorry.
Jeez Louise.
So adorable.
He's got some
So
moves.
I'm doing Megamind and Alex is doing
Despicable Me.
and you are gonna be the juror.
A juror?
Poppy, you are the juror, and you have to decide which movie about an evil supervillain is best, which obviously is Despicable Me, but let Peter talk about Megamind for a bit.
No. Wait for me to talk and decide I'm right.
Well, I think you're both are right because they're both really good supervillain movies.
Oh, so you've seen them?
Yeah, I like them both because it's just about terrible people doing absolutely terrible things.
Okay, so you're...
Wait, hang on.
Wait.
There's more to it than that. Like they turn good at the end.
What?
Did you finish the movie?
No, I turned that poop off.
Okay,
It's
wait.
gross. I want to see people turning good. I almost puked.
Okay, that's not a movie.
You turn off after like when there's 30 minutes left?
It's less than 60 minutes. You have not watched an official feature.
Okay, well then we need someone who's absolutely unbiased. So Theo, you're just neutral, right?
I hate them both.
Well, hang on a second.
You can't be the moderator.
None of this makes sense.
Wait,
You don't have to convince me. You just convince the popcorn. I'm going to just do a little opening, and then you're both going to make your opening statements.
Oh, God.
And then we'll proceed to...
You never watched them?
No, I never watched like the whole, debate stuff and those shows where it's like the jury and the judge.
Popular primetime.
I hate that stuff.
Today we'll be debating two animated films from the year 2010 about bald-headed immigrants with funny accents and skinny legs who think of themselves as evil masterminds, who then face off against a younger, arrogant, but kind of dumb antagonist who wears an orange costume. Now, these protagonists will complete their master plan with the help of a loyal accomplice and a small army of fairly interchangeable henchmen, only to discover that they might lose the very person or persons who emotionally complete them. But in the end, they realize what's important and then celebrate with a dance party. Both of these films feature voice talent from the 30 Rock show, the Arrested Development show, and the Anchorman film. Yes. You'll both have 30 seconds to give us...
What?
Stand on.
30 seconds to summarize your film. Ready, set, Alex, go.
Well, okay. Despicable Me is about a man who is trying to get his life simplified, and he's going for his main goal as a villain. He has a henchman crew. They're called minions. He has a main henchman. He's called Dr. Something or Other. And one day he's like, I want to steal the moon, but you know what? No one's really focusing on him or realizing him. It isn't until somebody steals a pyramid that he realizes he needs to step up this game and make this moon dream real. So what he do?
That was pretty good. You didn't really get into the orphans, but that's... All right, Peter, we're going to go into Megamind. Are you ready? Compose your thoughts. So, what's the main point of the movie? Who's the antagonist, protagonist?
Yeah, I've seen the movie, man. It's my favorite.
30 seconds on the clock, go.
Okay, so this movie's your favorite. Hey, he's interrupting me.
I'm sorry, I just had a question.
Okay.
Megamind.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
That doesn't count towards the time, right?
Okay, I'm going to start it again. Ready?
Damn it.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. Deeper. Don't breathe out. Another one in.
Okay.
It's good. Oh, yeah. Hold it. Okay, and go.
Okay, so Megamind is about a little baby boy, and he's a little blue baby boy, and he gets sent and thrown out into the universe because his planet explodes. But then there's another planet that's also exploding, and then the other guy is kind of like a Superman. They're both kind of like Superman characters, and they crash land on Earth. But Megamind, unfortunately, crash lands into the worst position possible, right into a jail. And then the other guy, who's like really cool and like Superman, he crash lands into this rich person's house. And then throughout their lives, they're battling constantly back and
time's
forth,
up.
good and evil.
That was good. So you basically summarized the first 5 minutes.
He got that end in there, though. He got that end in there, except he did the last.
Yeah.
The first act, basically.
They know what I'm talking about. They've seen the movie.
There's a whole
when you left it
in the movie.
Yeah, but like.
Well, apparently I've already seen the first 2 parts.
So you only explained one half of what he saw.
Not even. I think everything you said is before the credits.
But already you can tell that he's going to be a supervillain, right, Poppy?
Well, I guess I've seen the movie. You don't add anything.
So, Poppy, you agree that what he said was ridiculous?
Well, am I allowed to say that? Like, legally?
Yeah, I think we all know.
I think you're both are idiots.
Okay. I'll agree with that. So that's 1 point each.
Wait.
Don't worry. I'm going to keep a careful tally, Peter. Very careful. Now, some say that a hero is only as good as their villain. Briefly describe the antagonist of your film. Alex, go.
Okay, the antagonist of my film, briefly. Well, the antagonist of my film is a nerdy guy. He's voiced by Jason Segel. He's the son of the banker who finances most of the evil villains in this world. And he likes to take amphibians or fish-based creatures, put them into guns, and shoot them at people and say, "Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! We got you!" And I forgot his name.
Vector.
Thank you.
Why he gets help and I don't?
To be honest, I don't like the voice. I like Jason Segel, but I mean, if I was a parent and I had to hear that voice over and over again, I mean, oh no!
Yeah, I can see that.
That of it that I don't like, but I like that.
Hang on, how much time does this guy have?
No, his time's up. Now you're going to describe the antagonist in your film.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, but real quick, just okay, go. 30 seconds.
What? Okay, so this antagonist is basically a troglodyte incel that accidentally just got he just got injected by this super soldier serum that turned him into Superman. And the whole point is that, you know, he's supposed to be the good guy, but anybody who has horrible ideals and morals is obviously going to turn bad. So it just totally flips on its head, and he becomes one of the most terrifying supervillains I've ever seen on screen.
Oh, very good. Yeah. So then I will give you 1 minute.
That was just like a soccer fake thing.
Debate in between yourselves. Like, okay, so have a violent argument, but no, I mean, in a very civilized way.
No, do it. I want to see blood.
Yeah, and then at the end, Poppy will decide which antagonist is best.
Okay, all right.
Wait, how does this work? Does he talk and then I talk, or do we just fight and talk over each other?
No, I think
he'll make a point, you'll make a point, and sell it. Really sell it. Hal Stewart is the character in Megamind, also known as Titan, and he is voiced by Jonah Hill. Correct, Peter? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's Jonah.
Okay.
It's Mr. Hill.
Thank you. That's very good. And then in Despicable Me, we have Vector.
Original name Victor, but he changed it to Vector.
That's correct. His name is Victor.
Extra points for me.
What? We didn't even start yet.
I'll just note that really quick.
Thank you.
And I do want you both to remember you have to.
Jason Segel. His actual full name is Victor Perkins.
Theo, is that allowed, or are we supposed to be listening to Poppy, or are we listening to you here?
No. Poppy is supposed to wait for you to do a debate and then to decide based on the evidence which he presents.
He's the moderator and you're the juror, which means he speaks and then you actually listen to what you say.
Yeah, judge and juror both start with the judge. Therefore, I am the one in charge.
I'm starting the clock now. Make your case. Make your case. Here we go.
I'll go first.
It's Victor Perkins or Hal Stewart. Who is the stronger antagonist?
All right, I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, my antagonist is the strongest, and I'm going to explain it right now best I can with the words I'm using currently. So, right now, Victor is the best, and I'm going to explain this real quick with my sushi I got earlier from lunch.
Whoa, ow, it's spicy.
Sushi gun. Honestly, though, the reason I think he's good is that he's a constant foil to Gru's inability to actually commit to the thing he wants, which is the moon. But the reason he's a good is nepotism. He embodies nepotism.
It's pretty interesting that he's the son of a banker.
Oh, that stings.
Son of a banker, squid gun in your face, taking your shrink rays to the moon. By the way, he does die at the end of the movie, I would assume, unless being the son of the banker, his dad gets him off, which I doubt. But outside of that, he is nepotism, and nepotism, despite dying once, will never die. Old money's old money.
Is it my turn?
Peter, go.
Okay, so
why is Hal Stewart, who is bizarrely named after he's named after 2 Green Lanterns. Why?
That's cool.
Okay, so the reason that Titan is the better antagonist is because it's so real. This guy is such a real life thing that happens. Unfortunately, there are plenty of people out there that just are mushrooms and they grow in the basements of absolute terror, and then they rise with their metaphorical and physical neckbeards and they don't respect anybody and they can't take no from an answer, and this happens to be the guy who turns into the villain. And it's so terrible to have a person with this mindset also become one of the most powerful beings on the planet. So as soon as the little pill goes in his nose, my jaw drops every time, because of course I've seen the movie I'm talking about it, but it's terrifying every single time. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold back at all.
He doesn't.
When he's training with his fake father, Megamind's alter ego, and he just lasers Megamind's dummy face into putty.
And
he enjoys it.
I rewound it a bunch of times.
He enjoys it.
It's pretty great.
And the fact that and the fact, I mean, that's the funny part, but the fact that he treats his love interest terribly and throws her in the air and expects her to fall in love with him because he also saved her. No, dude, you threw her off and you tried to pick her up.
I will say
he's crazy.
My biggest issue with this villain, wouldn't it be more scary and more dangerous, earnestly, if he still thought he was the good guy? Because in the movie, he's like, I'm robbing places. I'm bad, baby. Isn't it great to be bad? Let's be partners in being bad. Wouldn't it be scary if he thought that he was still the good guy in all this?
That would definitely add a layer to the chaos. But there's already so much going on. And then the tone of the movie has to kind of stay.
I'm not saying what they did was not great.
Right. I don't think he's capable of that level of thought. He's more involved emotionally with this woman that he's just terrorizing. She's constantly, even before he gets supervillain powers, and she has no way to get out of it. This guy was a villain before he even turned super.
So here's a follow-up question. Your protagonists, are they as good as we're led to believe? It's a Theo theory. My theory is that Megamind is actually a lot worse than we are led to believe. Now, he doesn't show any remorse about killing Metro Man. When he sees the skeleton land at his feet, there's a bit of disbelief, and then he laughs and he's like, we did it. He takes over the city. It's only after a while that he kind of has some regret about killing him because he no longer has someone to fight against, but he doesn't actually feel bad about taking his life away. When Megamind does take over the city, he's walking towards City Hall and he's got the music playing, right? There's a whole group of police and they're kind of doing a makeshift blockade.
Right.
There's only one cop and he's sort of shaking like he's got his gun out and he just drops it. Like they're just so afraid of him, which suggests to me that in the last 20-something years of Megamind being a villain, that he's done some awful things.
He's a villain.
He has a D-gun. He uses it to dehydrate things, right? But the other settings in the D-gun are decompress, debilitate, demoralize, decoupage, deregulate, death ray, and destroy. And I posit to you, sirs, that in his career, he has used these other settings. And this is why we don't see any National Guard. This is why the police drop their weapons.
Hang on.
As much as I want to argue, I'm not, because I'm winning. Thank you, Theo.
No. That wasn't fair.
Megamind is a psychopath.
He is a psychopath.
But what's your question and what's your next question? Which is the better hero? Because the last question was who's the better antagonist. You're asking who's the better protagonist, correct?
Yes. Which one of these protagonists is a better supervillain who's got more pizzazz?
Well, obviously Theo set me up for greatness because this guy is scary. If he has a death ray, if he has
this really 360'd against me real fast.
Yeah, that's called good karma. Good karma.
Because Gru, on the other hand, appears to just be a middle-aged guy, and he's stolen a few kind of
Stop pumping up Megamind.
Megamind
medium-range.
is way better.
Let me get a chance to talk about. All right, first of all, Despicable Me. Let's set the stage. First thing he does.
I know what the movie is.
Right off the bat.
Get your hand off my shoulder.
Pops the balloon.
No touching.
Pops the balloon of a little kid. Who?
You an owl?
Who? We're not talking about here, all right? He pops the balloon of a little kid. He lies to him first. Okay?
That makes him a bad person, not a villain.
Yeah, okay. Aren't villains bad people?
They are, but there's more to it than that.
First thing, I didn't say last thing.
What is the last thing?
Last thing he does, he drops Victor on the moon and he kills him.
He doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
We don't see him die.
We don't.
He's got a little inflatable helmet at the end.
No food.
Victor's dad would have picked him up.
No more air than that. He doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, he does.
How does he?
Because he's probably got a chip in that guy.
You don't know that. That's not in the text of the movie.
Well, you're also assuming that he dies, which is also not in the context of the movie.
No, but he doesn't come back in other sequels. I'll tell you that much.
So?
Yeah.
I was also concerned about Vector being sort of crushed by the moon in his ship. There's several times where he's sort of like mashed against the ceiling. And
he should be dead. Yeah, there's several times where he should be dead.
But he's not.
But
even at its smaller size, like the density of the moon.
But he's not dead.
Let's be honest here.
He's not dead.
Come on.
We're talking about the movies specifically, not theories.
Son of a banker for all of America.
Son of a banker. You're not right.
Yes, I am.
No, that's an assumption, not a fact.
He not only murdered.
We're talking about facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Yes.
This is all very reasonable. I'm going to have to turn it over and see what Poppy thinks about this.
Well, with the information that you have given me, only that, I have to go with what Theo was saying, even though he said he doesn't like either of the movies.
Hate him.
He also had pretty good facts about Megamind having all of these different settings on his gun. Why would he? And you said, Alex, he popped a balloon, and then at the end of the movie, which I haven't even seen, so I don't even know if I could believe you.
Yeah, he kills the guy. It's awesome.
No. He didn't die on screen, so does that make him a good or bad villain by not showing it in his movie?
He doesn't direct the movie.
Movies aren't
in the movies.
Poppy, the movies don't work.
What?
The movies are fake and they're made by other people. He's a character within the film. So, Poppy, if you just take a second and a breather to think about
it. No, I don't get it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I honestly think.
I think you guys should fight more. No. It's my time to shine. I think you both should fight more.
This isn't going very well, so I'm going to just throw one more bonus question for this portion of the debate.
We're still debating? I thought mine was better. Butter.
Well, I think this round is a clear-cut winner.
What? I didn't even get a chance.
Thank you.
Yeah, give me a chance.
It was you.
What?
You won.
Oh, I won?
Oh,
yeah, this round.
No, I thought it was over.
Welcome back to the Real Butter Buttercast. We'll be heading into round 2 of today's Butter Battle as we dig in and find out which film is superior, Despicable Me 1 or Megamind, both animated features from the year 2010. Now, neither of these films was the number 1 highest grossing film of 2010 in the animated features.
Okay.
Yeah, the number 1 film was, guess.
Do we get points for this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wall-E?
No.
That was such a dismissive no.
I don't even know. You said 2010 was such a good year. I can't even narrow it down. Well, Avatar came out in 2009.
No. This is just animated films.
They are animated.
Yeah.
What do you? Okay, so you're just
Incredibles?
No. Incredibles came out in
2000.
I'm trying here.
Stop. Give me more time to think.
Okay, sorry. I've got an answer too.
Toy Story 3.
Correct. Toy Story 3 was the number 1 animated film.
Yeah.
I do that. Oh,
that's right. You're grossing $1 billion.
That's it?
Toy Story 3 was number 1. The second film was a DreamWorks Animation / Paramount Pictures animated feature featuring a
panda.
No.
Featuring
an ogre.
An ogre. Shrek 4. Shrek 3.
Shrek Forever After.
4, baby. I was right. In your face. Dance in your grave when you're dead. Forever.
Wow.
It ain't ogre till it's ogre.
Oh, what?
That was the tagline. It ain't ogre.
You said no puns.
I didn't make it up. It's on the poster.
You're a hypocrite.
You're a hippopoop.
That was pretty good.
Not even a hippopotamus or anything like that?
You're a hippopoopamus.
Hippopoopamus.
Yeah.
Hippopoopamus.
That's sophisticated. Number 3 was a Disney animated feature, computer animated, but from the Disney Corporation itself, not Disney/Pixar.
Frozen.
No, but it's similar type of word.
Oh, near the roof. Backwards?
Near the roof? I didn't.
Yeah, Frozen backwards.
You know how to say that. How do you have that in your back pocket?
That's all I have. It's just dead air and that stuff. I don't have any other real information up
How do you
here.
say Frozen 2 backwards?
I don't know. I didn't like the second one. What?
Like the word two, but backwards. So you get an O and a W and a T.
Oh?
There's an O at the end.
Of Frozen?
Of the word two.
No, it's a number, dude.
Well, you can spell out the number.
Oh, yeah, you're right. What's the question?
It's like Frozen in the way that...
Oh, right. We're still doing the debate. I thought it was...
Yeah, no, sorry. They're both adjectives.
It's
the Play-Doh movie.
No. No, you said Frozen, and this title is also an adjective.
Angry Birds.
Melted.
Disney.
Melted.
Emoji movie.
Farted.
Tangled.
Lego movie.
Tangled. It's tangled.
In what?
Tangled. All right, fine. And number 4 is Alex's film, Despicable Me, from Universal and Illumination Entertainment.
Yeah, Despicable Me, baby.
Yeah. And then number 5, of course, is...
Megamind?
No.
Oh!
What is this? What are we doing here?
It's the beginning of another franchise, though, that became very popular in the subsequent years. Do you want a clue?
It is from
DreamWorks / Paramount, also the people who made Megamind. This was much more successful. Was followed by a sequel in 2014 and another sequel and another sequel.
You know, every time you ask a question,
and...
my blood pressure goes up.
Is it Madagascar?
No. There are 5 words in the title.
5 words?
5 words.
How
First
to
word.
Train Your Dragon.
Correct.
I said that. I said that twice already.
Nah, man, he didn't hear it, so he heard it from me.
God, come on. Wait, there's not 4 of those. There's no 4 movies.
It's only fair, Poppy, right?
There's only... First of all, I said it twice. I was right twice. And second of all, there's only 3 How to Train Your Dragon movies.
Okay, there's short films. There's short films, and there's a television series, and there's a...
I think I should be the moderator.
Look, if I don't mind being wrong, but I will not walk away from this episode without people realizing how good of a trilogy they are. Like, it's really films, good. They're pretty great either way. Yeah. I said it twice. Gosh.
And then number 6.
Despicable Me.
You already said Despicable Me.
No.
Again.
Peter, what is number 6?
Megamind,
correct. Okay, we'll just stop there. We're not going to do the whole top 10 because
right?
No.
Yeah. People say Megamind. It didn't bomb. It's not a bomb. I mean, it's still number 6.
Yes, though. It is last.
It made a lot less.
Lucky last.
It made $700 million less than Toy Story 3.
No one can compete with Pixar, okay? I don't know why this is a part of the debate. We're debating 2 movies, not all of them.
Yeah,
this wasn't a debate.
Everyone knows that these 2 movies are secretly in comparison of whatever Pixar.
No!
Yeah, everyone knows that.
This is a pity butter battle.
Well, Despicable Me went on to make an insane amount of money with all of its sequels and side quests.
Nothing's going to take down my love for this film.
Both of your main characters, your protagonists, have big bald heads, right?
Yep.
And they also have very skinny legs.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I'm skinny and bald?
What's the question?
So obviously both of these characters are in the tradition of the mad scientist character, which...
Whoa. Mine's way more aerodynamic.
Wait, what? Did you see him move around those missiles?
Did you see Megamind move at all in the movie? Yeah. He's a snake, dude. He's a slithery blue snake.
Yeah, but Gru can prove that he can be just as get down groovy as your man.
No, he was like breaking a knee at one point. And he was like, oh!
If you're going to force me to get to my question, is that it?
What? Love to.
Okay, so if they're both mad scientist types, like they fit the mad scientist archetype, if you will, which one is the better?
It's just butter. You just like.
Which is the butter scientist? Who is actually the better mad sentist?
Butter.
1 minute on the clock. Go.
First of all, I'm going to take a second here and talk about Gru's ability to be a mad scientist. He does it, first of all, to prove to his mom that he's worth it in this world. Of all the people in the world he has to prove it to. Of all the people in this world he has to prove it to. He has to prove it to his mom. His freaking mom that he has to go to the moon. I'm going to get the books. Then I'm going to actually build one that the kitchen utensils that you have in your house. And she gives him 1 second of, and then does not give him anything. So you know what he does? He continues to get better. He hires minions to help him. He hires an old man who can barely hear or see, voiced by Russell Brand, to help him as well. And he is also doing most of the science work in your movie. So I'm just saying, wait, my movie.
You're Despicable Me, I'm Megamind.
Yeah, but you know what? Your minion does a lot of the work too. All right?
You're saying Gru, pretty good inventor, makes rockets and things with help. Quite a significant amount of help.
He admits he needs help. You know what? That's fine.
That doesn't make him a better scientist. Or a better scientist.
By himself.
Dr. Nefario does most of the actual inventing.
He does.
Minions do all of the actual building.
He does. Yeah, but Gru has the ideas. He just outsources them.
Like a big picture kind of guy.
Thank you. Like a Kevin Feige.
Or...
Whoa. Musk?
Or...
Come on.
Me. Thanks. Thank you.
No.
Hey, I'm bald. I got small legs. What are you going to do? I'm bald. I got small legs. What are you doing?
Is there an echo?
Hey.
Wait a minute. Are you a mad scientist or like a member of the mafia?
It's Muddy, just like his character.
Oh.
Smart guy.
Look, I'm just going to make it across the Brooklyn Bridge on my own time.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Both of our
Hey, I haven't even argued yet.
Outsourced work.
How much time does he have?
Okay, yeah. Alex, your time's up.
Because Despicable Me's better.
He's talking. That doesn't count.
Is Megamind a better inventor?
I think he is, because he barely gets any help from anybody. And Minion is only there to just literally be a helping hand, not come up with the ideas. Megamind is the one who is creating the ideas, thinking of the ideas, following through with everything. It is solely him with hand help by his one minion, not his army of minions that Gru has.
Well, he does have
other person, and then a little like some little floating people. Yeah, the little floating people. They help. Yeah, but they're also helping hands.
Yeah, they help.
They don't really help him build things. They
do.
They fly around and hand him stuff.
They help him build things.
They fly around and hand him stuff.
He still needs help to do things.
Yeah, but not as much help as Gru. Hey, he's talking over me during my thing.
Yeah, that is true. Alex, I'm gonna have to subtract a point from you.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I was trying to keep a very careful tally here. It does seem like Megamind invents the D-gun, the invisible car. He has the torture devices for Roxanne.
He invents everything.
Yeah, he kind of does.
If you're telling me that anyone could watch his movie and then my movie and walk away with that opinion,
Are you stalling again?
Wait a minute. I guess really the arbitrator here could be Poppy.
Oh,
What's Poppy think?
Is it my time to shine?
You're the juror.
No. You're supposed to just take the evidence that we've presented today. Who is the better inventor, Gru or Megamind?
We can also do your theme song again, or we can save that for later.
Save it.
Okay.
I'm getting all tuckered out.
Also, I kind of forgot it.
I need to sit down.
Were you sleeping just now, like while they were talking?
No, popcorns don't sleep. We just close our eyes for a little bit.
And then fall asleep.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that's adorable.
Sounds like you fall asleep.
I mean,
adorable.
Okay.
I'm the juror.
Sure.
I'm the king of the room.
What?
Room or room?
Wait,
room.
What?
Give me a break.
All right.
What am I talking about?
I guess we're not going to get an answer on this question.
Oh, who's the better what now?
Who's the greater genius? Who's the better mad scientist?
Butter.
Okay, with the evidence that you've given me, Alex just talked a lot about a rocket.
Yeah.
And then
sounds about right.
Peter and for some reason Theo was also talking about Megamind, and he came up with a lot of stuff with not that much help.
That's right.
Oh my God, are you okay? Are you finally dying?
I would like to move on to a new section of these
Hey,
films.
real quick, can you just? I'm just gonna go over there for a little bit.
You can just sleep.
No.
I would hope that you would.
Really loud.
Okay, what if we have to shake you or something? You have earplugs?
Maybe, yeah. I'll be listening to music.
Okay.
Just while we're doing the debate, you couldn't just listen to what they're saying?
I'll be back.
Because that's your job, is to listen to what we're saying.
I know I'm listening, but I gotta go do something.
You have earplugs, don't you?
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, his little eyes closed.
That's he's not. He's supposed to be doing a job here. It's not supposed to be adorable as he is.
What are the consequences of all of this?
Peter.
The fact that you have to ask that question.
I mean,
how dare you?
I'm winning, right?
Damn.
I'm winning.
I feel like you're winning. But if you don't take this seriously, I'm going to be taking points away.
Whoa, I am taking this seriously.
Did you also take points away for him being a smelly butt?
I am clean.
Yes. Shh. Peter, please lend me your ears because I want to talk about the soundtrack to these films. Megamind obviously has a lot of kind of like heavy metal rock kind of 70s, 80s.
Are we talking about the score or are we talking about the
soundtrack?
Well, no, yeah, soundtrack. Slash score, I guess. If you really wanna,
I legit am asking.
If you'd like to split audio hairs, Despicable Me.
Despicable Me has a good score? I think it has a good score.
Okay, fine. Jeez, back off. To get out of my face.
I have a score to settle.
Alex, sit down, man. You don't have to be that close to him.
Sorry.
Just sit down.
Sorry.
It's really intimidating.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so the first is Despicable Me, obviously.
Is this too close?
Alex, just back up, dude. I want to get this over with.
Sorry.
I can kind of feel your breath. It's a little warm.
Okay.
Yeah. Despicable Me has songs written and performed by Ferrell Williams, right?
Ferrell Williams? No, I believe he's civilized. Ferrell, he's from the Neptunes.
Neptune? He's from
Neptune? Well, you seem to know more about it than I do. So which one has the better soundtrack? 30 seconds, go.
Ferrell Williams from the Neptunes. Should I say
annoying?
The best thing.
The soundtrack's annoying.
Blurred lines, as we all know, and that's the thing that we're gonna say. It's like, that's pretty much the whole soundtrack. It's like,
God, that's terrible.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's pretty good.
It's not very villainous.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not what the point of the songs are about. They're supposed to support the happiness and love that Gru is gaining from the three girls in his life and changes into a better person.
Not a supervillain.
That's not the point of the movies for him to stay supervillain.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Despicable Me.
Megamind.
The music in Despicable Me and how it represents the change in his life as he gets this loving family.
He gets
because
butter.
The movie is about parenting, and parenting is all about dealing with Ferrell Williams soundtracking your child's life.
Peter, what do you think about Megamind's soundtrack? And is it better? Why?
I think Megamind's soundtrack is just butter. I feel like it suits his character. It suits his character more. Megamind is all about the presentation. He's all about the entrance, being a super villain. And then when he's not doing that, he just wants some love. The soundtrack and the movie go hand in hand with the characters presenting themselves in a way that isn't fully true. Like Metro Man is a lot like Elvis Presley, where he is all about the performance. He loves it and he's obsessed with it, but it gets to him after a while and he just wants to go in solitude and just run away in his room. I also just feel like the soundtrack is catchier, and I found myself really jamming out to all of the songs because they're classic rock. But with Despicable Me, I don't know, man. It's
if you don't like that sound, you're not going to like the movie, right?
Yeah,
it's all over.
It is just.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
If you're gonna
you know what? You should be.
If you're gonna sit here and say that this music from Megamind, this music used to thematically explain character development,
exactly,
somehow better than
butter, way butter.
The residual feeling of happiness and joy that one gets from hanging out with children.
You're making me look great.
Okay, I'm sorry, but like
you don't need to be.
I think part of the joy of being a parent is not trying to present yourself or using it's just shedding all of that, being yourself, and just getting. In fact, that is the point. They are helping Gru shed the image that he has spent so long trying to paint himself as, and that's the point of the film.
So what's your opinion, Peter? Which one has the best animation? 30 seconds of these
animation.
two
Let me.
Shut up.
No, you shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna choke you out.
Welcome back to the Real Butter Buttercast. We're having our butter battle between Megamind and.
You never took me out that hard, man.
You didn't have to choke me out so weakly, coward.
I feel like I did.
You guys are.
I don't at all.
Well, as is customary at this point in the battle, it appears like our opponents are a little winded.
Because I am so passionate about Megamind that I will fight to the death, dude. I'll kill you for it. To death.
Sounds like an appropriate response.
Despicable Me.
Megamind.
Fighting to the death floor.
Megamind.
Well, it's funny you say that because at this point in the debate, this is what we like to call the devil's advocate round.
What?
You are now going to switch sides and advocate the other's film.
Woo! Megamind's the best.
Alex, I will kick the stupid out of you. Despicable Me is way better. Not only it's a family movie.
It's a movie for kids.
It's a family movie.
Despicable Me has
all
meat
around.
to it.
Yeah.
Kids can watch Megamind and then grow up and realize years later the person that they could have become.
Years later, dude, that's your downfall.
Because movies are for rewatchability. You don't just watch them once. You watch them more than once.
You shouldn't have went with Megamind.
You grow with
You're
the
an
movies
idiot.
you watch.
No.
You should have gone with Despicable Me.
You're just butthurt.
You're
You're butterhurt. That's what you are.
Ew,
there you go.
Don't use that for that.
And also, Gru could steal the moon and do whatever with it. Yeah, sure. But he could also just destroy the moon.
Yeah, but he didn't. He killed a man on it.
But he could have.
He decided to.
The fact that he decided to take.
Whoa! And then killed a man.
Whoa! Where are even the people in Megamind? Where are all of the civilians at the final battle?
Oh, they're getting destroyed by the laser.
Do we even see anything?
Titans. So many people die. Let's be honest.
We don't even see. Yeah, that's not family friendly.
Now, in the movie, they say that they evacuate the city, but then at the very, very, very end, when they all show up to celebrate, it turns out that there were people everywhere in the city. So yeah, probably some people died when Titan was like zapping buildings down.
But they didn't show the people, but they also say that there were people. So
yeah, that's why
as a child
saved the day.
No. But as a child watching that's got to be so confusing. With Despicable Me, it hands it to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They don't even show the guy dying.
Any child who grew up on the MCU knows what's up. All
no,
right? Don't
we're not talking about that.
Right? Okay.
Despicable Me specifically doesn't show Vector's death.
Well, Megamind isn't directly for kids. I think it's a movie for teens that just happens to be animated. Are you one of those people who thinks that animation is just for kids?
Yeah. No.
Well, what about animation, Peter?
I have never seen you actually that scared in your life.
Anyway, so removing the moon could mean so many things. Since you interrupted me.
It's pretty famous to remove the moon and affect the tides and werewolves.
Everything. No more werewolves. I mean, where's the fun in that?
And you killed the guy.
Evil.
One guy.
Evil. No. It's family friendly. No, Alex, you're missing the point.
Are you saying that Despicable Me is good because the main character is evil?
Yeah.
For a children's film. Yeah. You just advocated as a better.
You're not letting me finish. He's playfully evil. Megamind is so evil he'll have like death rays and all of these things.
Kids to be playfully evil. Yeah. He's teaching kids to be playfully evil. You know what Megamind does? He makes robots. He doesn't make living things and then makes them do his bidding.
That's not.
He makes robots. And then he has them junked up and then rebuilt again. If they break, then they can come back. They're not hurt. They feel no pain. He's not.
Neither do minions.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Minions? When that minion shot a rocket and hit another minion and that minion came over and hit him in the arm like that. Like it didn't hurt him.
Did he look like he was hurt?
Did you see the minion that got hit in the balls earlier in the movie?
They don't have balls.
Yeah, he got hit somewhere.
Just the groin. But
well, I agree with you, Peter. This is definitely a celebration of sort of classic silent comedy, like Buster Keaton.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
That's really.
But I like that you're always on my side no matter what. I think
that's not the point.
We're brothers.
Peter brothers. Something that's cool and interesting.
Yeah, but he's making me look good.
Let him say it.
Oh, okay.
Peter brothers.
Yeah,
that was cool and interesting. I gotta say. Yep. So wait, you're telling me that this Harpo marks Abbott and Costello early days, Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle's silent comedy done by these minions is somehow better than the actual well-written dialogue in Megamind?
To an extent.
You're telling me that in the first 5 minutes of Megamind that makes actual arguments for nature versus nurture, for the imprisonment of
boring,
and also how they turn people into monsters.
Diarrhea. That's what I call that.
Say Megamind has something to say, and it says it in a funny Will Ferrell voice.
That's a lot of holding hands, man.
Come on, man. It's pretty good.
It's a lot of holding
Will
hands.
Ferrell or Steve Carell? Debate it out right now.
What?
Like lifetime careers, who's the best comedian? Steve Carell, Will Ferrell?
Steve Carell.
So Peter gets the point.
Yeah.
No, I I'm sorry. I can't argue against the career of Steve Carell. It's too good.
I mean, Steve Carell is just arguably a more funny guy.
But I mean, Megamind and Will Ferrell are better.
Despicable Me.
Okay, well, the point went to Peter.
Yes,
So-
I'm winning. I'm so winning.
Peter is doing pretty well right now, I gotta say.
I am. Is that it? Did I win?
And I'd like to hear your final thoughts about the overall messages of the film. Let's switch back. Let's go back to our original film. So, Peter, you got Megamind again.
I'm back to Despicable Me.
Yeah. Now we're gonna look at.
You can have that trash.
I will kill you.
I'll kill you first.
I will kill your family,
gentlemen.
You'll kill Theo.
I will kill your whole family.
Theo.
I have to take a point away for that.
I'm winning, baby.
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If I lose, I will kill your family.
Another point, Doc?
Well, I mean, that's kind of like, it's kind of up to Poppy, so I don't really like that my safety.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We got to go get Poppy. Poppy.
Poppy. Poppy. Poppy. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna bring him over. All right. Okay. I want you guys to
He's really cute.
a second and just
He is pretty cute. I can't.
Poppy.
I don't know. Don't wake him up. I'll look.
No, guys.
Look at his eyes are fluttering. He's dreaming.
I'm just gonna whisper in his ears and wake him up slowly. I watch you when you're sleeping. Yeah, see, I have to use that to wake him up. He likes scary stuff like that.
I wasn't sleeping.
You said that you listened to the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
So-
you?
So
Yes, I did.
who is Butter?
Better.
Is it Megamind or Despicable Me?
Well, since
Let me just say, you did not finish the films and you were asleep for both of our entire arguments.
no, actually, I secretly finished both films while you guys were just being stupid
I
idiots.
watched you over there asleep.
Doesn't mean I don't have little projectors in my eyeballs.
That's so correct.
That's insane. There was one final question, and I just wanted you to hear their responses as we wrap things up in our concluding comments of tonight's Butter Battle debate. Now, both of the opponents are supposed to summarize the theme of their film, the moral, if you will.
Because I just need a refresher, maybe.
And then
Need an entire refresh.
Yeah.
And then we're going to decide, based on that moral, which is the best film. Like, which message?
Decide.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Wait, we don't dance yet. We don't dance yet. Anyway.
I'm not dancing. I'm sitting.
Well, if I were to explain Despicable Me in one phrase.
One phrase?
Is it a phrase?
I don't know. I mean, a short answer, please.
Parenting requires sacrifice.
Ugh.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Parenting.
Go on.
Sacrifice.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's what your commas were for? You could just delete the first sentence or the last sentence and keep one of them and it would be the exact same and just put a period.
Fine, I'll add more. Parenting requires sacrifice.
That's all you get.
For the reward to be had by all.
I don't like that.
I don't have kids.
No, what exactly did he sacrifice?
He sacrificed his moon. He sacrificed his life of being a villain. He sacrificed.
But actually, it turned out that the shrink ray only had temporary effects anyway, so he couldn't have kept the moon anyway.
It's not about keeping the moon. It's about giving up the dreams and the life you have and sacrificing your responsibilities for others. He was going to give up the moon for their dance recital, and instead he didn't. He gave them away for the moon.
Stupid.
Because it's a villainous thing to do. But he changes at the end because it's a better story. He learns that parenting requires the sacrifice of the life you had in order to be happy. Because it's not what you want. It's about what you need. You need to sacrifice what you want to understand how to be a better person.
I don't get it.
Well said, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I gave you more time.
Well, it's a winner. Chicken dinner.
Okay. Well, we'll let that one go. Peter.
I want to let that one sit, actually, and I don't want to let it go.
It's silly, got this.
Shut up.
You shut up. You shut up.
Man, Despicable Me.
Megamind, for a reason. You can see what happens when you're selfish and you are given the powers of basically gods. I think that moral compass in the movie is very important, especially for young teens and young men out there. It is so easy for young men to just develop this self-centeredness, and the world revolves around them. And it can be a very dangerous place. The fact that this guy is just so evil.
Yeah.
So evil. Right, Poppy? He's so evil. Titan is so evil.
Yeah, no, he's so bad. He's just great.
Right, and you like it for that, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I'm
playing to my audience. I'm playing to my audience.
It's made to teach kids to be evil.
Okay, so Despicable Me. No, wait, Megamind, right?
Megamind wins.
He defeats Metro Man, feels that terrible absence, creates a new hero to fight, who turns out not to be heroic, but he defeats him, right? The city celebrates his victory at the end for basically defeating a villain that he created, and thusly they're celebrating him fixing his own mistake.
Yeah.
Right? So, but then at the end, he no longer has an opposite to fight, which I don't think he's fully processed, because once that little ceremony at the end is over, he's going to be right back in his existential dilemma.
It cuts right before that.
Like the second it clicks in his head, and also the second when Roxanne Ritchie, who's a pretty smart character, when she figures out that he created Titan.
She figures it out, but she doesn't tell the world, does she? Like in the film.
If she knows, then she's not telling.
Well, then he's evil. He's an evil.
And his whole thing is built on a lie, and he doesn't care. So and
that makes it a better movie, right, Poppy?
Exactly. He's way cooler.
Your hero sucks.
Now, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but obviously there will be consequences.
What?
For the person who loses the debate.
So hard.
I don't know.
Now, for instance, if Alex were to lose the debate, once I tally up the score, he would have to paint his head blue.
When Avatar came out, I did. Yeah. And everyone knows it, and then it took months to come off. You guys been talking about it forever. I saw you guys get the paint from Home Depot, and I looked at the paint. It says that it won't come off easily.
You know too much.
It says interior house paint. And you are inside most of the time, so it's
hang on a second
to get that kind of paint.
What are my consequences?
Yellow. You would be a minion.
Yeah.
We would paint you yellow and put a pair of goggles on you, and you have to work like that at the movie theater. And honestly, I can't decide.
You tallied. There was a...
Wait, hang on a sec. Are you not tallying?
Okay, look.
He decides. Poppy.
Yeah, this is about me.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, I'm going to give you both a pot of paint right now. Okay?
You just wanted us to paint each other, didn't you?
Okay, there's the yellow, Alex. There you go. And Peter, there's the blue.
I get to paint him yellow?
No.
And I'm going to put on this raincoat.
I'll paint you blue, stupid.
I already wanted to be blue.
No, well, I'm going to mix these together. Now you're green. Yeah, I get green in your eyeballs. How you like that? Ow. Get off me. Ow.
Shut up.
Party, let's do it!
Hey, can we get those tickets now?
Do you mind?
Do you mean Megamind?
Oh. Seriously, I just want to watch the movies with my son.
Oh my God, fine. Okay, so which one? Which one do you want to watch?
The winner of the butter battle.
Right. Yeah, that one. Good.
Mom, I'm really tired. Can we just go home? I wanna.
No, we're gonna watch the movie and you're gonna like it.
But
yeah, you're gonna like it.
Yeah, you might. We're going with Megamind.
Ah!